Oi.
My understanding that the Council is ready to proceed to the vote on the draft resolution contained in document S/2024/302. I shall put the draft resolution to a vote now. Will those in favour of the draft resolution contained in document S/2024/302 please raise their hand. Those against or anything. I don't have it here. Don't worry. Thank you. Those against? Abstentions? The result of the voting is as follows. 13 votes in favour, 1 votes against, 1 abstention. So here it is. The draft resolution has not been adopted owing to the negative vote of a permanent member of the Council.
I love me some space. I've made rockets and jet engines and fucking all types of shit. Love this shit. Been following it as long as I can remember. America has always been against weaponizing space. Why do they want to weaponize space now? Why do they try and put a vote to put weapons in space? Why did they freak when Russia said no? Russia vetoed it. Like, this is what, when I was growing up, this is what we were told the Russians were going to do. The Russians are trying to weaponize space. We've got to do treaties and shit to stop them. You see who's doing it? And 13 countries backed it, even though they should know a bit of history and know that that's not, that's not fucking what we want done. We to have the high ground like that, Jesus Christ. They can barely stop us now. Good luck. We had space. Fuck.
You really have seen since October 7th, especially, the algorithm seems to have taken a bit of an ominous turn. I mean, you're really seeing Gen Z become Gen T, Gen terrorism. And
Did you hear that? You're terrorists. You're all fucking terrorists. Huh? My generation was the last generation of normal people. Then you're all terrorists. What the fuck? These people are fucking loopy, bro. What are they doing calling their own people terrorists? A whole generation of fucking retarded, bro. Absolutely fucking retarded. People like that can't have power. They're not even a voice, because this is just fucking dumb, bro. I think you should have a voice. I gotta watch myself sometimes, otherwise I'm gonna turn into these fucking people, bro. And just shut everyone down. No, it's how I fucking say it is, and that's it. Gen Z should be known as Gen T. Gen terrorist. Generation terrorist. What a fucking idiot. Oh, now I can see the chat. You're my generation, Jimmy. We're the last of the normal people. Google. Notorious. Nana. Hookah. Nah. I don't even know how it is. And again, I ain't that fucking, Am I flying the space shuttle? Am I on the moon? Am I Elon Musk? I mustn't be that fucking smart, I can't believe that dude is called whole fucking generation terrorist. Blows my fucking mind. Check this tab.
Pass the floor to the Russian Federation.
Госпожа председатель,
Madam President,
к сожалению, Совет
unfortunately,
Безопасности
the
не
UN
смог
Security
сегодня
Council
принять
today
взвешенное
did not
решение
manage
в
to
пользу сохранения
adopt
космоса
a
исключительно для мирных
well-thought-through decision on
На
using
это
outer
было
space
направлено
exclusively for
предложенная
peaceful
Россией и
purposes.
Китаем
That
поправка,
was
которая
the
не была
thrust
принята.
of the Russian and Chinese amendment, which was not
Крайне
adopted.
показательно, что ни в
It's
ходе
very
сегодняшнего
telling that
заседания, ни ранее,
neither in today's
авторы
discussion
резолюции
nor
так и не
earlier
Are you hearing what this guy's saying? Russia and China put forth a treaty, basically, for space. No one wanted to sign it because there's no weapons involved. Not even a handgun is allowed up. No more, nothing. No more weapons. We're done. No, like whatever we've taken before, it's it. No nukes. No more cannons. No more fucking machine gun. It finished. No rods of God. But no one wanted to sign it. Why the hell not? Is this not in our best interest to have no weapons above our heads unless it's our weapons? Like, you can see this, yes? You can see what we're doing to the world, yes? You're not allowed to do nothing. And then, decades later, we turn around and we're like, we're ready to do it. Too fucking bad. What the hell? Yeah, they put a cannon on a fucking space station, bro. Shot it without a recoil fucking device. Didn't work out very well for the guy. Well, I wonder what pressure is going to be put on Russia and China, because Russia used their veto, right? I forget how long China been in, but I assume they have veto power, yeah? Or is it just the original member nation, the original crew that first started it? Oh fuck! I hope someone's got a veto to veto this again. When they go to do this again, pass a new thing saying we want to put nukes in space and drop them on your fucking head. I hope someone's got a veto left. Oi.
Hey. How's it going?
How's that, man? Generation terrorist.
Whatever. I don't really pay attention to bullshit.
Oh, got to. You got to. Because the people,
if you do that.
the people. No. I have opinions on it, but to me, it's information. It has to impact me.
They're just projecting because they're the terrorists, not us.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
classic narcissism is gaslighting. It's like putting the blame on us.
Exactly. Like a company in America today, they sacked 12,000 workers. Then they hired 50,000 immigrants. Then they made it illegal for anyone to report that they did that because it made them look bad.
Yeah, isn't globalism amazing? The
Yeah.
Trans-Pacific Partnership, it was supposed to be amazing. We are going to get all this cheap shit, and we got the cheap shit, but we also, you know, what they give with one hand, they take with the other.
They take what they give, yeah, but they're giving in one hand, they're giving you one thing, and they're taking 10 things away with the other fucking hand.
Hmm.
Yeah, I like seeing what the people see because I'm like, when is this gonna hit them so hard in the face that they get up and do something? I've been ready for years waiting for this. Let's go. But yeah, we still need people to be slapped a bit harder. I wonder if being called Generation Terrorist will help.
Hmm. No one cares. Everyone's watching the football.
Unless they're out marching in the street getting smashed by horses. You see that?
No. What happened?
Yeah, in the USA, people are out marching today.
What for?
UK, people are out marching today.
What for?
Fucking. What was it? UK was some shit that was benign, but for some reason, they bring the police and military down to the parade and started smashing people with horses until they had enough and started getting loud and pushing back. Going, hey, what are you doing? You fucking hurt me with a horse. Oh, look, you're protest. You're not. You yelled at me. You're under arrest. You can't yell at me. I'm a police officer.
Hmm.
Oh, you touch a horse. The horse is a police officer. That's assault. Like, what the fuck do they do that for?
I don't know.
To shut down the protest, to make the people who were peaceful protesting look bad enough that they can make them fuck off. Look, they were fucking shit up. We had to disperse them.
What was the protest?
And what will happen eventually? People keep bitching about protests. Remember them people that cut off the Sydney Harbour Bridge? Comes
No.
off, fucking hell, man, I was on that bridge for fucking hours. That's bullshit. Cunt shouldn't be able to protest. Till that cunt wants to protest. Then he shot himself in the foot because he was a retard, wanted other people to stop protesting. Now he lost his right to protest. It's not like they go, all right, we'll just pick some people who can't protest. They just go, no one can protest anymore. Fuck off. This is the danger of trying to police everybody, bro. Like the danger, they can't do that. They can't. Then you fucking can't do it either. Oh, but I'm allowed to do it. I'm not like that. No, everyone or no one.
Well, they're pushing for absolute control. We know that much.
That's just
G'day, Hook.
What? No ion cannons? That's bullshit, mate. If we can't have an ion cannon in space, where are we supposed to put it?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure they just want to put nukes up there.
What good's a nuke? Well, you don't even need a nuke. You can use an ion cannon to just nuke a nuke. You can ion that nuke into oblivion.
You could just put kinetic weapons up there, but they won't want to spend the time or the money to launch a 4-ton kinetic weapon when they can launch a fucking couple 100-kilo nuclear bomb.
Yeah, let's let the reaction just keep fucking killing, mate. let the nuclear reaction.
That thing will just open. Choo, 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 choo. It'll just pump down 4 or 5 of these things. They'll split into like 32 each. And they'll fall down through the fucking atmosphere and ain't shit you can do about it. You can't even shoot that satellite down or you'll fuck yourself over. You have to try and attach something to it and push it further away and then blow it up. You shoot it down. Where do you think it's going? Eventually it falls back here. How do you think all that radioactive material burning up in the atmosphere is going to go? This is why when we launch a mission that needs a nuclear fuel cell, like we're very careful about it, and it never ever comes home. They stay out there.
Yes, policy enforcers they are. That's what it's all about, implementing policy one after the other as much as they can to get whatever they want. Yeah.
Did you see Joe Biden's Uncle Boise got eaten by cannibals?
No?
Didn't you see that? See, you go watch the fucking news, bro.
I don't watch TV, man. I don't watch the news. I don't
He
fucking...
gets on the
It's
news.
all bullshit.
He gets on the news and he starts talking about his uncle who was in the war because, you know, it's coming up Anzac Day.
Whatever. Have you seen these stories? None of his stories add up. None of them are true.
Yeah, and this is the latest one. So his uncle's in World War II flying a plane in Papua New Guinea, and he crashes the plane, and they never found his body because there's a lot of cannibals in Papua New Guinea.
Bullshit, yeah.
Do you know what Papua New Guinea said? We don't just eat any white man that falls out the sky. They were treating it as fun, bro. Yeah, they're just having a joke. This motherfucker, if Trump had said that, he would have said, he's racist. You're not allowed to call Papua New Guineans fucking cannibals. But he just fucking did.
But they are.
They were, yeah, and there's probably still some there.
They are.
And there's probably still some there. But that doesn't matter, Hook. You got to remember the woke world we live in. You're not allowed to say shit about people, or you're racist. But,
Frankly, I think if you can eat a person, you can probably do all kinds of things to all kinds of people.
But
Yeah,
if you're
young and old.
if you're Democrat, you can say whatever you want, and it's not racist. Only if you're fucking not Democrat is that racist. If I don't agree with you, then it's racist. Weird shit, bro. Now, you know how on edge it is when someone makes a blanket statement about a racial group. Immediately, boom, you're racist. But he called a whole fucking country cannibals.
Everyone's living their own delusion.
He is a living delusion. He did a photo op a couple days ago. They had to direct him to where he had to stand. Then they have a guy 2 rows down who basically puts his arm around the guy next to Biden and grabs hold of Biden to keep him upright. What the fuck going on?
You know, the Secret Service came out and said that he shits his pants all the time and they have to clean it up. Like they have people on standby cleaning up his shit that he shits his nappy or something.
Lay down, Joey. We're just going to change your nappy.
Yeah, like for real. That's come from multiple sources.
That even if something has been said about somebody, without actual proof, saying and costing a word, taking a word is not proof. No, not even 100 people saying the same thing means that something is true. Without any other evidence, the word alone is not evidence. Not even 100 people. Not even a million people. If the word is all they have, it's not enough.
How come it is for court? Well, anyway, I'm not gonna sit there and tell Joe Biden to shit his pants. I mean, Donald Trump's fucking like what, a couple of years behind him. None of them are spring chickens. Like look at everyone
Trump's
running.
like 70, isn't he?
Trump's like fucking 89 or some shit, bro.
No, he's not.
Bullshit. And Biden's like 93 or something.
I'll tell you how old he is.
Hey, politically speaking, and I'll if I had to vote for either, I'd vote for Trump. Politically speaking, Biden would kick his ass. You only have to understand politics to understand who's winning in terms of a political stance. In terms of our stance and what we know, we think we know it's oblivious, like we're just crazy. We're watching this. But if you were the guy who calls the shots in politics, you'd be saying good form to Biden's crew. Because there's an idiot, complete, utter nitwit in power, even blatantly being stupid, like incomprehensibly stupid, and getting away with it and still managing to run the country. So I say that this Joe Biden stuff, either he is one very intelligent person who's putting on a big act, or we're all fucked.
Why would you act in a way that would make no one want to vote for you? Why
Great question.
would you
I'll tell you why.
why
Are
would
you
you go
asking me
against
genuinely
your
why?
They're selected
why
decades
would
in
you go
advance.
against your voter
They're
base
selected.
and not do what they want? Right?
Understood. So are you asking me why, or are you just saying, why would anyone do that? Because I believe there is a good reason for why Joe Biden would do that and act that way. I do
I
believe
don't
there are good logical reasons for it.
I
He's
don't
reading
think
off a script. He's told where to go, what to say, and where.
I don't
Yes.
think
He was saying,
I don't think Joe's frailty is a fucking chess game he's playing, Hook. I think it's really him. I don't think he's tripping over on
I don't know.
purpose to make himself look frail. I think it's really him.
I don't know. I just hope it is though. Wouldn't you hope that if that's the reason, out of anything, is the only logical thing left that could be of hope to the Western society? Like, is this it? Because it can't be real. Someone who is doing, and it's all written. So what he's saying, he's reading off of a piece of paper. He's reading it word for word. I can guarantee you, he's just reading what's been written on the. So what I want to know is who's writing that on the paper. Who is telling him to say these things?
Most
Because he's not
presidents,
just saying his own thing.
most presidents since at least Nixon have been doing that.
Probably
before.
Israeli dual nationals. They're involved in every other fucking thing. So why wouldn't they be involved in writing the script?
Otherwise, we're all as good as dead in the future. If it is
Israel
true,
and-
he's that dumb,
Behold.
then, man, what have we got to hope for? Nothing. Enslaving. He's going to enslave us.
Joe Biden's 81.
What's that, 1 or 2 years older than Trump?
I'm just about to find out. 77.
Who?
Trump.
Oh,
4 years. 5 years.
81, 77. 4 years apart.
Ah.
One term apart.
fuck. He's definitely on that adrenochrome or something. Something's keeping him youthful.
Trump. It could be.
Adrenochrome. You reckon he's drinking babies?
No, I'm just saying he's very active and he doesn't look 77 at all.
But it could be. Hey, dude, I might be with you on this. I might be. You've found something that I might agree. I think they are drinking babies, mate. Blood, adrenochrome, fucking whatever. I just call it whatever.
I was just saying that as a joke, but I mean, what?
No, they're doing something.
Yeah, he's doing something.
others who
100%.
live
He's probably getting
for a long
blood
time.
transfusions. God knows what
John
else.
Travolta,
Ozone therapy. They've got a bunch of shit that we wouldn't even know exists.
Yeah.
The Rock, and John Travolta, they're on it.
Yeah.
They change the shape of their heads. Sylvester Stallone, right?
Yeah.
Everything changes. It changes.
Stallone wasn't too secretive. Stallone told people back in the day he was basically injecting fucking stem cells and shit, bro. To stay youthful.
Well, I didn't know that, but I just guessed.
He's been doing that shit for like 20 years. Yeah.
Which doesn't surprise me because
Anyone with cash, anyone with a big wad of cash, will and a desire to live a bit longer or to live their older age and still be capable and not have people wipe their butt for them. They spend their money on these types of things that will hopefully allow them that.
Stem cell replacement, and the best way to get your stem cells is from your children or your grandchildren because they're newer and they replicate easy with somebody.
You got to start repairing yourself when you're about 40 or 50 though. You can't wait till you're 80.
Yeah, but you could do it when you're younger as well, like when
You
you're
could.
25.
Yeah, it's prevention.
You definitely could. Yeah, prevention. Yeah, you definitely could, Hook, but it's a lot of money for us. But
Well,
for them,
not necessarily speaking. If you can find perhaps there is maybe an easier way to transfer stem cells than we think. In the old ways, we used to think by eating them, we would get them. And in a way, we would with adrenal, all of that blood shit they used to do. And fucking, they still do it in some.
I have no idea about that shit, and I don't think it has any life-giving products. From anything I've ever heard about it, it's used to get high, bro. It's not used to extend life. They're not vampires.
Yes, but it's a type of you think stem cells. It's like that's literally.
Stem cells is different.
Well, it's basically in a layman's terms, it's like cutting off a bit of skin from a younger person, putting it onto your skin, and that then replicates through your body. That exists, not the other way around.
A lady had that idea once upon a time, Hook. She lived in Romania, and she used to invite young maidens up to the castle, and they would never come out because she would bleed them into a bathtub and then sit in the bath full of blood of young women.
Crazy, sadist. All I'm saying is that they do it and they've done it, and so the question is, what's behind it? Like living forever. It's all to do with living forever.
Oh, fucking obviously Joe Biden didn't have enough cash, or they just didn't catch him early enough. Because if they gave him more life, man, would you want it? 20 years of tripping over and not knowing what you're even saying? People wiping your butt. Hey, dude who's meant to take a bullet for me, can you change my nappy?
Accurate. I mean, yeah.
This weed that I'm smoking lately, folks, is so happy. You know what I mean?
Yes.
It's so good. The
That's my
taste that it's
favorite
leaving
weed.
in my mouth.
I don't give a fuck about getting smashed. I want to feel fucking good. I want to be happy and uplifted. That's my weed.
Yeah.
I have something that I grew last year, Sunshine. It was Bubba Kush from Area 420. I've never ever had weed like this in my life. It gets you high, but what it did was just made everything pleasant and
Yeah.
nice. Changed my frame of mind. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, it makes you more, gives you clarity, in fact.
Yeah, it's almost like an antidepressant. I was like, what the fuck happened, bro? Like,
Yeah.
That's
but,
amazing weed.
I don't know. I don't know if that was me and the plant that
Yeah.
had that effect. So I'll see if I can pop off another one, and we'll see if we can get some points of view on it.
See if you can get the same reaction. I bet the same thing
Yeah.
happens. I bet
Yeah.
the same euphoric, great feeling happens.
I need to find a few people who and see if they feel it. Because if they all feel it, then I know it's a common thing. Not just
I'll
this
test it.
I'll let you know when one's ready.
I found a strain, and yeah, it's like the ultimate. You know, you can do anything on it. You can chill, you can go out, but whatever you do, you're gonna feel absolutely fucking fantastic. And yeah, that works exactly the same for my partner. So we're both like sold on this fucking shit that smells like strawberry. I don't even know what it is. I think it might be strawberry cough, but I'm pretty much on a mission to try and fucking find that and get a good, you know.
Oh yeah. Strawberry cough.
I think it is anyway. It just stinks of like overripe strawberry.
Yeah, I'm dying.
Why are you dying? Why is your weed doing that to you?
First bong of the day.
Fair enough.
By the
Yeah.
second one, I won't cough so much.
Why don't you
Third
have a smaller
Oh.
one for your first one if that's your reaction?
that's what my mates say, and then
Yeah. So do it.
I'll sit there. I'll be out there, joint. I'll be packing. It's the first one. What are you doing? A haystack every time. I can't help it.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
roll.
man. Big bongs. Big bongs is what a spout.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll a joint.
Good weed's what I need. High spot, get blazed. That's what's up. PTP's on it. He's growing. You know, he's showing. Getting high, getting blazed. Flying in the sky with motherfucking planes. I can see them and I know what they're dropping.
Just had to go put some fucking pasta in a pot.
Pasta. Pasteurized. Pasteurization. Pasteurization. Walla, 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 walla.
Time for a bloody coup.
Time for something.
Yeah, then blame asteroid showers. Yeah, it was a solar flare accidentally set the satellites off and dropped nukes all over Russia. Shit, we're sorry. It was an accident. Forgive us. We're still the only people in the world who have ever nuked anybody. But everyone's more evil than us.
So I went over before I got myself 2 meals. I got a chicken schnitty. Cost me just over $50. And it costs money to deliver it, like to take it home as well, because I get over-the-counter meals and I take away. The good thing is, when I first fucking started getting them, is they didn't do takeaway, but then COVID came, and then they did over-the-meal takeaway, so they do over-the-counter.
Yeah.
Right? Counter meal takeaway. So I went over there. The missus gave me 50 because she's like, yeah, all right, get me this. It's like, yeah, that's expensive, man. So when I got there, ordered it all, I had to use my card. So I thought, no worries. So I put the card, paid for it, got my beer. I only took one of the beers because I get 2 beers with it. And I only didn't much because I'm only there while I was there. So I had my beer. I went into the pokies, put the $50 that she gave me to pay, and won 100.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think it's this price anymore. I'm pretty sure it's dearer, actually. I have been there. I just didn't look at the board. But it used to be pot and palmy up here. This is only about 5 years ago, just before COVID. $10.
Oh, $9.90 for a counter meal.
$10 for a pot and a palmy.
Beautiful, mate.
Yeah. It's probably a bit more now, but that's what it was. The place I used to go to every lunch after the gym, they fucking screwed me over. They doubled the price of their meals. They
What?
doubled. Like, okay, they're probably worth about $3 or $4 more because, you know, nice and thick, good, massive portions and stuff. But they're not worth double.
What are you eating?
Fuck, what have I had there? Like, schnitzel, open burger, fucking steak. Always big portions. Just for some reason, just after COVID, they're like, oh, we're going to double all our prices and shut the counter. So you used to be able to go to the bistro, get a meal, say it was $15. If you went into the bar and got the same meal, it would be $12. Now they stopped that now. You can't get any meals while you're in the bar. You got to go around to the bistro. And then they doubled the price.
Are you having a bistro rant?
Yeah.
It's always good though. That's why, like, if you're in the city and there's nothing much to do right in town, go to the casinos. They always have good meals. There's so much you can do at casinos. You know, for fucking meals with it. Always fucking.
I don't get into gambling too much, so
Yeah, but you don't go into the casinos to gamble. You go in to eat the food, the restaurants.
yeah, I'll go in there and grab a whole booth and just, for me, if I got no one with me, I'm taking a whole fucking thing.
Yeah. Right, if you go, you don't have to gamble. You just put fucking like a buck, fucking 20-cent fucking bets, and just sit there and fucking have a beer.
The
You have
comma,
to gamble like hours, like $20 an hour, and fucking pressing maybe you win beers.
the common fiend.
I had a really good acid trip at this casino once. That was phenomenal. I was playing with the water feature for like fucking hours, just sitting on the water feature, fucking playing with the water.
I had
Which cast?
I had a good meal at Elephant Castle Kush. Good calamari.
That calamari is all the same shit. I know exactly what it is. It comes in a box.
And the Fineswood pub too has good calamari Kush, like real calamari.
They tenderize it with bleach, believe it or not.
Oh crap!
Yeah. Sorry
Yeah,
to ruin that.
you gotta be careful where you get this food from. Like at
They
all
all use the
places I've
same
eaten,
shit.
these
I know what
two
it's in a white box with blue writing.
these two are the best places I've ever had calamari. Like
Yeah, because it's got that
for
bleach tender calamari.
I did. You travel 15 minutes from here, everything you get straight out the ocean. 15 minutes from here, people spend their days just catching fucking shark and squid and walking it over to the fish shop. Very, very rare on the coast here that you would get fish shops, like say from Torquay down, that would be ripping, or Queenscliff down, that would be ripping people off, giving them fucking fake stuff, just because the ocean's right there. People catch it right there. The super flakes. The super flakes come from people who catch sharks off a pier. They're not all gummy sharks, obviously. That doesn't look too bad.
Oh, it's all right. I wouldn't buy it. Someone gave it to me.
No, all right.
It's a 19% sativa.
Yeah, same push.
Just hold it in, Sonny.
Some
What you got to
places,
do, brother. You just
uh,
hold them You just got to hold them sativas in. That's all.
Why
Got
would
to
I
hold
do
them in a little longer.
Nah. You should hold your bongs in longer though.
I could hold my bong in fucking while you can sit and have a conversation. I could
Yeah,
swallow
yeah.
a bong and fart that shit out and say never do it again into oblivion, bro.
there's no way that I would hold a
No,
bong like
yeah.
there should be a hold a bong and then you go to breathe out and there is no smoke at all. It's all condensed into your lungs. Oh yeah, that's great. Thanks.
The only time I ever held in bongs was when I was living at my parents' house and trying and not wanting to blow the smoke out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's the
Or you
only
get
time
to-
I would hold
Trying
it
to
in.
dissipate
Why
it
would I hold it
within
in if I didn't have to?
Or you get
Trying
too
to make
far
it
in the
disappear.
window. You got to hold it to make it to the window.
Apparently, it's how slow you blow the smoke out. It's not how long you hold it in that gets you high.
Well, what's interesting, Sunshine, is oil doesn't have that problem.
Gary.
Oil. What does oil do?
Oil doesn't smell like weed.
Oh,
There's-
well, yeah. I was in high school.
The can that's like when you smoke oil, it's interesting. It's like it just doesn't. Even when you vape, it doesn't smell.
When you
like
say
weed.
oil, you mean Rick Simpson or?
Well, any oil. No oil that I've ever smoked smells like weed.
You can't smoke MCT, so you are referring to Rick Simpson oil.
That
You don't want to smoke Rick Simpson oil either.
I mean, like that.
It feels like you're having an asthma attack, bro. Holy shit! Like I can handle it, but I don't know. Some people will freak out. I think, but I'm used to it.
It's not really clean.
I'm used to breathing like this, and that's like after not even halfway through the joint. You're quarter way through the joint. Like holy shit! Yeah, RSO is for eating, boys. It's for eating.
Yeah,
Taste-
I haven't smoked
Tastes
it.
foul. No matter what weed you use, as soon as you put that alcohol in it, it fucking ruins the taste.
What the fuck?
Not if you're getting the food grade alcohol.
Dude, I have 100% ISO from Sydney Solvents. The same thing a chemist would use. It is not pleasant. I'm telling you. I've done this for years and years and years.
Are you talking about the food grade? They come in like 500 ml bottles.
Nah, mine comes in a 20-litre minimum.
What does it matter if it's
Okay,
food
so
grade if
you're-
you're evaporating it?
And how much does that cost?
100% is 100%.
And how much
100%
does that
means it's
cost?
only alcohol.
It does make a
There's nothing
difference
else in it.
on how it's distilled.
Yeah, if you're evaporating that alcohol, what's the harm?
Well, you're only using it for the extraction process and you're removing it.
Exactly. So
Yeah,
they've
but,
got,
but when alcohol gets on weed, the end result for smoking is not pleasant. I'm telling you.
yeah.
Okay, the
Tried,
oil.
tried it so
Okay.
many times, thinking
I've never done it,
it's
so
different.
I don't think so anyway.
Well,
It's like a
used
fucking
alcohol before. I don't
fire,
smoke
boys.
alcohol before, right?
So much smoke come off it. Fuck.
Yeah, well, you do have to leave it for a long time. I know one thing when it comes to that, you have to make sure it's evaporated. You know, it's different. It's the same with the gas, really. Hence why ultimately gas for me is the cheapest way and the best way. It keeps a lot of the flavors, things. Just takes a couple of extra days to get. It's consumable. It's all right.
I'm just gonna go turn some pots off and on, and I'll be back.
I was just thinking, just looking in my pocket for mine just now. I've got to go look for it. Be back in a second.
It.
This is so fucking beautiful, boys.
What's that?
Dabs. Shadow.
Oh yeah. Well,
Watch this, Sonny. See how it's all soft and pliable, right? Right, and stretchy. You watch this. You ready? Keep waiting. Wait for it. Wait. Hang on. See how it breaks if you pull it apart fast, like glass shatters? See the edge? So if you pull it, depending on the viscosity and how you're moving it, it reacts differently. Like if you're hitting it, if I hit it with a hammer, it might smash up. But if I've touched it slowly, it might just go in. Does it make sense? It's an awesome product. Like the potential for this product is unmatched. And I could light this on fire and just have a light and sit there and burn. Like, you know what I mean? It's a fuel as well.
very nice.
Yeah, RSO will do that.
What extraction method is that?
That's PHO.
RSO is like grease, literally like a tube of grease that you would grease wheel
I used
bearings.
a different method this time, guys. So what I did is I heated all of my devices. So I've got a couple of pots that I use, and I placed them in other pots. And so what I did is I used boiling water and heated all of my utensils before So when I extracted the oil, it went straight into a hot barrel, straight into a hot bowl, right? I found this actually made it more. See, it's very clear. This stuff here is very clear, whereas the last stuff wasn't. The last stuff was very thick. Maybe that was just the consistency was based on the material, or whatever. But this time I just got this beautiful, and I was able to use this after 2 days, and it was fine. And it was beautiful.
Does that tube have a permanent screen on it, or do you change the screen every time?
I changed the screen.
So what micron did you use this time? Same?
I just use any screen. I just find fucking a cloth or something, fucking whatever.
Okay.
I just find
what I found when I've done BHO is the lower micron, the clearer the product. So you get down to around 10, you end up with yellow, like light yellow, waxy stuff, and stuck behind.
That's actually what this actually was. It was a yellow, but I've been tapping around with it. Right?
Okay.
And that's what I use. So the one that I use now was far less microns.
Yeah,
I
well,
don't know the microns, but I just know the material that I use.
Yeah, if you're just grabbing any material and
Yeah.
using it, you basically
No,
get.
not just, yeah.
So
yeah,
the
not just
different
any-
your different types of materials that you're using for a micron filter, these are why you're probably getting a slightly different product, because some of them
Yeah.
are tighter or looser than others.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The holes are bigger.
Yeah.
Some. Oh, mate, but it's so good. It's so good, mate. It's like. Just, fuck.
Took it for a walk, didn't
So good that I have to smoke some now. This moment, this instant, needs to be.
And you got to hold it in, remember?
Oh, okay.
Just pull the bong out. You want to pull the bong hook.
What is that supposed to mean, man?
Yeah, we used to hold the bongs in all the fucking time, like for years and years and years, because if my parents smelled weed, they'd give me shit, yelling at me. So, and now they have those things you can blow it into. It's like, I don't know, a charcoal fucking filter thing, and you blow your smoke into it. And
Oh,
we
what?
would have loved
That
to.
doesn't really work, man. That's a bullshit, man. You walk in a room, it's like you smell weed. So, oh man, I thought
Probably,
I'd
yeah.
go into my little.
Hey,
box.
look, we used to do a really good job. We used to hold the shit in, like nothing came out.
That's the best way to do it, though. It is holding it in is
No,
the
it's
best
not
way to
healthy.
hide that.
Fucking hell. There's nothing healthy about that.
I get it, but who cares? You only live once. There's nothing healthy about living, my friend.
Yeah,
Man,
Nothing healthy about getting up. Hey, he just he's pretty tall. Sonny just walked through the door, looked like he was about fucking
oi.
6 feet tall.
G'day Hook, g'day PTP. Good to see you three. I put my beanie back on because it's fucking cold. It's mushroom season for sure. Oh,
Would you take it off for? So you didn't think you didn't think I would recognise you, or?
no, it wasn't on properly. It wasn't on properly.
Lucky
I'm not
man.
enjoying having no facial hair. It's not good.
What have you done?
I just shaved my face.
Couple of years to go, Hashman. How you doing, Tasman? What's cracking, brother? He
good to
said
see you
facial
too.
hair. He said, I'm not fucking. Yeah,
I'm
couple
curious
years
to see
go.
how long it would take to grow back. I don't think it would take that long.
At least every second day I shave mine.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, there you
I don't like
go.
walking around with a bit of stubble.
Fuck, stubble's a lot nicer than what I have now. It's just nothing on my face. Bong on. Smoke that weed. Bong on. Family fucking bong on. I'm gonna have a sesh and I'm gonna fucking go to sleep. Have a big feed. Yeah. I'm still in my work uniform. Fucking good. Only just got home.
Is it
Bong on.
OT or long drive?
What, sorry?
Overtime or a long drive?
Oh, I just had work today.
Yeah, but don't you not got? You said you just got home. So about an hour late.
Yeah. I just was with my girlfriend and I drove home. It was good.
Look, check out my eggplant.
The fuck is that? That's small as fuck.
That is huge, Sonny.
That's my eggplant.
Small
Sure,
as
that's
fuck.
not an olive, mate.
Hmm?
Make
It's like an
sure,
olive.
make sure you invite a few people over to help
That's
eat
what
them.
happens when. That's what happens when you buy plants from Bunnings.
Real.
Yeah.
Is that real?
You fucking always buy them shit from them cunts and they turn out like that. That's a nice nugget.
Did you get that from Bunnings?
Yeah, I got this one from Bunnings. It was on sale.
At the back of Bunnings,
Now you
mate.
know why.
Dude, it's got yellow leaves.
That's intentional. You know how smooth
Okay.
this will be?
It wasn't a dig.
Smooth as a smooth. Oh. Ah, yes, the sesh. Time for Google E. Google E. He says I'm out for some sausage. I'm cooking sausage tonight, but you know. No thanks. Cheers. No, I appreciate it. No thanks.
There's one there for you if you want it. If not, we'll take
No,
Oh, fair effort.
Stone.
Yeah, you're fucked.
Hey, I'm done with that today, man. I'm fucking. You know what I mean? I got, it took me years to get to this stoners. You saw the journey on YouTube. To get to the stoners I am now, took all of the bombs, right? And it's the only way to get to my level of stoners, I believe, that I'm at now, where I can just put the bomb down, just clear off the table, and just put my feet up. You know? Fuck me, damn. Love being fucking stoned,
Oh, sorry, Tasman.
I can't hear you, Jazzy.
Yeah, I went. There
That's
you go.
all good. That's all good. I'm only trolling. The vape is ready. The vape is ready. 1-800. The chicken is burning.
Ooh. Sleepy wave. Shit, you know. Second day I've smoked it. Second time I've yawned. Off the first mix. 3 cones in.
First sesh of the day. Oh yeah. I had a sesh this morning though.
No, I didn't.
The Anzac morning wake and bake. You
Good
can't
stuff.
not have a morning sesh.
Did you work today?
Yeah.
I
What a
worked
man gun.
double time.
Yeah, good stuff, man.
Fucking
Roofs need
I
to be
made
built.
bank today. Fucking, I made a shitload today.
That's good sunshine.
Yeah.
Be easy for you to work on today, on a day like today too, wouldn't it?
Yeah, they decided to have a
People.
function, so I'm like, yeah, great.
People always need food.
Yeah. Bong on.
You have to.
Big boy.
You want to work on an Anzac Day, places like it, you have to manufacture
Tell you how much I made
sort
today.
of a problem, and you'd be like, oh, look, we have to come back tomorrow, or that's the only way that shit would work. No way it comes.
Well, I'm not a belligerent man, so I respect the World War I and II vets, all that. I don't think we've seen another war like that since any of those. Fuck those Nazis up.
You
And we
fucking
also
serious?
got
Is that all? Oh,
the fucking Turkey over there in fucking Turkey. So, fuck those guns up.
I made $585 today
Good work.
before tax.
Hey, give
How
us
many
a loan,
bongs
bruh.
can you smoke?
Give us a loan, eh?
you'll still get like-
Just
still get
kidding.
like
you funny guy.
$420 or something.
I've never asked anyone for a loan. I did. My dad. The only person I ever asked for a loan in my life. But he never gives me loans. He'll just go, here, have this.
Dude, I want a fucking loan. I had to go to a bank.
Oh, I did
Yeah,
get a
it
lot
doesn't
of
matter how much
feedback,
money anyone I know
like
with
that.
money, they're like, go get your own fucking money. You don't get money by handing out money.
Has anyone had a strain called Grandmaster Sexy?
Grandmaster Sexy. Ah,
No.
first explain. Sounds like a wrestler.
Heard of like Granddaddy Purple.
Kevin Nash. Do you remember Kevin Nash? Big sexy Kevin Nash? Diesel? Sounds like his strain. I think he's getting into weed. I think he has his own strain. I'll look at this up.
So yeah, Grandmaster Sexy apparently is like the #1 aphrodisiac cannabis strain.
Oh, he does have one, by the way. It's called a jackknife. Go figure. He's that's interesting, yeah.
$75 a bean for Grandmaster Sexy.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Super Saiyan's kind of like that. I don't know if anyone out there who's smoking Super Saiyan has a missus around.
Oh,
We're fucking pretty active around here on the Super Saiyan, I can tell you that. Ooh, yeah. Good stuff. But, hey.
Super Bong, Super Saiyan, Super Sesh.
Super sessions, mate.
I feel like I'm in high school again with no facial hair. That's funny. It's just so fast. I don't think I'll do this again. Last time I shaved my face was 2019. That's for my sister's wedding.
The thing is, no one gives a fuck.
hang on.
You do what you want to do.
Nah, a lot of people care. A lot of people. Maybe you don't. I don't care if you don't,
They don't
Sunshine.
have a right to have an opinion.
So from
Do whatever the fuck you wanna
2019,
do.
so from 2019 till recently, we're talking 5 years of growth. You only
And-
had that little mo that looked like
I tell you why. Because I can grow a beard. It on the sides is not as full as the face, but it's not a patchy beard. The thing is, every time I get fucking what's it called? Side hair on the side of my cheeks, I then shave this with like a #1. So I always keep this short. And I was talking to Cedar the other day. He said that he's not gonna shave his beard for the whole year because his girlfriend wanted to see what would happen. But the point is, I was telling him that I can't handle having hair longer than a centimeter. I've got to have it really short because otherwise it's just a pain. Like when I lay down on my pillow, it's just like a fucking cushion that's annoying. And Cedar said that he just like flaps the hair back and then just brushes it down and sleeps on it. But I could never do that. I always shave it with the same thing that I used to shave my hair. I just set it on #1 and just shave over my face because that was comfortable. But the sides, having hair on the sides is fucking pain. So I don't think I'll ever grow a beard even though I can. It's just one of those things. Like if I forget to shave, then it looks like the same. My side of my face looks the same as this. But it's not important. Sunshine's right. No one cares. But some people in the chat do care. I tell you who cares, Sunshine. Google E cares.
Yeah, because Google needs a fucking hobby or something.
There's a lot of people who don't have hobbies who just watch this and they wonder what people do. They wonder what Hook gets up to in his spare time. They wonder what you get up to in your spare time, Sunshine.
maybe Google's hobby is us.
It is. Well, I bet you he's got more than just us. I don't think that this is his only hobby.
I reckon maybe if Google was ever to confront some people here that he might, or she might, he might.
Oh, imagine if it's a she. Oh, that would be funny.
Well, we ain't know, but you never know. We've seen some videos on his channel, but what does that mean? I saw videos on his channel from years ago. I don't know if they're still there now. Does anyone remember the videos that he used to have on his channel?
No, I'd never seen it. Ah.
Have you ever been to Google's channel? No. Oh, okay. So, all right.
I think I went one time early in the beginning,
Nothing
like in the
Googly's
first 2
channel.
years. I definitely checked it out
What?
once. I didn't see any
What?
videos, I don't think.
Wasn't Googly's channel? Didn't it only have music on it?
No, I had some stuff. It had video. You have to click around. There was videos on there.
Shout out to 54M Digital Radio.
Am I correct? Ask Google. Am I correct? That
Shout out to Aussie Frost King and Cloudscape and Mark Suck. Wow. Oh. The vaping. Oh. Oh. Robbed.
look at you, mad cunts. Hey, what a beautiful time it's been here on YouTube, eh, fellas? You see cunts. Fancy running into you bastards over the years, eh? Here we are, fucking one shoe on. You know what? This is the way I roll. Right? I've got another pair.
Yeah.
Another pair just like this. And that's what I always say when I wear odd socks. Remember that, folks. Whenever, and if you ever wear odd socks and someone says you're wearing odd socks, tell them, no, you're not. Got another pair at home just like these.
Yeah. It's good.
But, yeah.
I recently got a hole in the left sock and a hole in the right sock of 2 different pairs. And my girlfriend's like, oh, just put them together. And I was like, oh, I don't know about that one. But it's green and yellow, so I will.
What he means is put one sock over and the other over the top. Problem solved.
Yeah.
And he kept one sock.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh! Hook,
Yeah, I know
you're
what you're
smart.
thinking. There is 2 ways to think, okay, I just want to get it.
Wow.
That doesn't make sense. You're like, oh, you're a clever doctor, aren't you? Sure.
I never thought of that.
Yeah. I was
That's
thinking it too at first. I was like, could a doctor really be that stupid and think that?
I'll bring
Yes,
that
he's
up with
not.
I'll bring that up with my girlfriend. She's the one who told me that. See if that works for her. Put 2 pairs of socks on.
Does your girlfriend use cannabis, Tazzy?
Nah, she's on CBD oil, and she's actually had a bit of a fucked reaction to it. So, in my opinion, there might be some CBN. So CBD might have decarboxylated into CBN, aged over time. Because when she has her oil, it was fine for the first few days.
That's the
And then-
problem now, Patsy, you see. Even with the CBD, you've noticed already because you're able to translate the feelings. And it's like, well,
Yeah.
this is not CBD does not supposed to get you high like that. Therefore, what you said, it must have decarbed to CBN.
Because I'm going
You
to
should-
tell her tonight that she should probably have a chat with her doctor and bring it up with her doctor, because this is reality. Like, if you have CBN, I've had CBN before, and especially if you're not a cannabis user, it can put you in a state where you're fucking, it's not the best. Like, for example, I know someone who is a female who's had CBN, CBG, CBD, and THC from AVB, right? From an AVB, because that was what was infused into the butter. And they had a good time up until they realized that they were pretty uncontrollably high. And then they had a massive, not a good, enjoyable time. And I was on mushrooms and the same cannabis oil butter at the same time. So I had to take them home, Uber back. It was the funniest thing. I think I may have spoken about this before. But yeah, the point is, at the end of the day, my girlfriend, she's on CBD oil and she's having an adverse side effect where it's making her anxious. And it wasn't doing that in the beginning.
CBD's
So-
making her anxious.
Yeah, how fucked is that?
Interesting.
It can do that. This is true. I think, and if it's very strong as well, so it could be 2 things. One, it's a higher grade. She shouldn't.
It
probably
is.
be-
100 milligram a mil.
Why didn't she have less?
All right, so 100
I
milligrams.
told her that.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's about dosage. Seriously. this
I
is what
said,
people
no, listen,
don't
Sunshine, listen. Wait. I
Having
told her
a good
in the
time.
beginning, have half. Okay, so the doctor prescribed her 0.6 of a mil, which is 60 milligrams, because 100 milligrams a mil. I said on her first time, try 0.3, which is half of the recommended dosage. She did that, and she said she didn't feel anything. Then she moved up to the 6 milligram per mil. Ever since then, she's been on the 6 milligram. So there you go. I will tell her to do less, but yeah.
Interesting.
It's not having the intended outcome though. That's the whole point.
Do
What's
you
the
wish
point of
that she
having-
used cannabis? Would you like her to use cannabis with you? That
Nah, I would never wish cannabis on anyone.
Why?
It's a choice. It's a choice people make. I like her being straighty 180. To be honest,
Cool. Well, nice. Well, whatever.
she's
works.
not into mushrooms either. She sort of. It's so funny. She's really nice though.
Well,
That's all that matters. Bong on, sunshine.
I like having cannabis with my partner. So
Fuck that. I would love to do that, but I've been there before. Sometimes it's fucking. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think it's good to have a girlfriend. Hook has a partner who doesn't have anything to do with weed, so he doesn't have to worry about her taking his weed. You know, he doesn't have to provide for a second consumer. I'm not saying you do that. I'm just saying this is the trap people fall into. Like, I tell you a story. This is fucking real. One of my friends my age, right? And this is the first time I hopped on the medical. I messaged this bloke. I'm like, yo, get on the medical. Because he was flexing, saying, oh, yeah, I'd get on the medical, you know, yeah. So that was years before I got on the medical. He never did it, right? And then I got on the medical. I told him to hop on. Now he's on the medical. But he had a girlfriend for like 4 years. And this is true story, right? It might have been longer than 4 years, maybe 3 at minimum. But the point is, his girlfriend, right, was having sex with like a 40 or 30-year-old. Nothing wrong with that. But she was using the bloke who was my age to like pay for her weed and everything. It was the funniest fucking thing. It was so... Anyway, we're not going to talk about that. But that's just an example of girls who have like such a mentality that they can fucking... you know, live and have someone their age buy them weed and, like, you know, fuel their weed addiction. Nothing wrong with that. But you know what I mean? Like, at what level...
Oh, no, actually, there is.
There's no, but like, I don't care. If someone's willing to provide, if they're happy with being a cuckold, if they're happy being with the cuckold in the situation,
If they're happy with being emotionally manipulated to hand over their money,
cucks exist. Cucks exist.
They're called simps. They're simps.
Cuck lives matter. Simp lives matter. We need these people in society. Tell me otherwise.
We don't need simps. We need simps to get the fuck out of here. Like, get the fuck out.
I'm only teasing, but serious. Imagine that. Oh.
That's actually a thing. It's like a sort of kink thing, and where the woman provides,
Hey, Gretel.
the man
No,
is
you
like a
don't.
slave.
That-
That's
that's
a
it, Gretel.
dynamic where the woman dictates to the man, you can do this, you can't do that, and I will pay for everything for you. That's a thing.
As soon as the bloke found out, right, it was 4 years into the relationship or something, he immediately broke it off with her. Who wouldn't?
That-
But anyway.
that's not a, like I said, that's just her cheating on him and emotionally fucking.
I don't think there's anything wrong with it.
Like,
Girls can do what they want to do.
They're going, oh, what do I do? What do I need to do to change to keep you? Just have you stop cheating on me. That's what he's thinking. That's a fucking simple, right? Oh,
Yeah.
don't leave me. Don't leave me. Who is? I don't care. Oh,
well, at least he
Oh,
wasn't
get
one
over
of them
this
dudes.
guy.
So
I
he
forgive
found out
you.
he told her to
don't
fuck it.
leave me. And she leaves anyway. It's like, oh my god, I just made a big fool of myself, and she still left anyway.
Yeah, she probably would have.
Nothing you can do. I think you deserve
Yeah.
God. Yeah.
Fractel, jump up. You don't have to. Don't feel pressured. No pressure.
If you want to do it, you want to be a real simp, right? If you're clever at it, you just knock them out, mate.
Has anyone got any predictions for May?
My friend's birthday's in May. Oh, yeah, shout out to King
I-
Be Fine. Feel
I'm
Irie TV.
I don't know.
You go. No, you go.
Oh, I don't know. Just like with all the shit that's going on, what the next 4 weeks looks like, because they're trying to censor us. The government at the moment, they're all speaking out about censoring Twitter, for example, which is just like one part of the censorship across the board. So if they succeed in censoring Twitter, they'll move on to this and then that and then everything, and then they're making threats against TikTok and whatever. They're just trying to control information. So like that, for example, where do you see that leading in 4 weeks or whatever in the next couple of months?
I would say that what you just said would not be permitted in the future.
Yeah,
Thank you that this about
Didn't expect
that is
that.
accurate. Yeah, there'll be a little alarm going off, and
Yeah.
the chip in my head will fucking make me freeze, and I won't be able to. I'll be in timeout for like 2 minutes.
We can remember that Sunshine said what. So
Oh,
what
yeah,
happened? Maybe
yeah.
that's a big indication.
Mark's
of
onto it.
May Day. You're talking about May Day. That's what you're saying.
Yeah,
What day in May will be May Day?
Mark's made a good point. In May, there's some Satanist event, like holiday kind of thing, celebration, and people are saying some shit's gonna go down there.
Woo! I'm cold. I'm gonna go
Stay
inside.
tuned.
Where's it gone down?
I don't know. It's just some satanic thing that's happening in May, and they reckon that they like it's symbolic. They love their symbolism. And they like to do things at certain times.
The bloodbath.
I don't know. Who knows?
Imagine having a bong with blood in it instead of water. Would you give that a go?
What?
Smoke a bong with blood in the water instead of water.
No.
Why?
Can't say that I would.
$100 million. 100 million billion.
Yeah, of
Million,
course. Yeah,
million.
I'll smoke a billy, so no worries.
But then you have to fill the bong with your own blood somehow.
Yeah.
Well, I prefer.
Yeah, okay, no worries.
I'd
I have to do
someone
that.
else's blood.
Yeah, I'll do that. No worries.
No, I wouldn't do that. Fuck that.
Hey.
That's
As long as I can keep doing that, no worries. That's awesome. That's all. Well, how much does that pay? You pay how much for the guy to extract the blood? So, hey mate, I need to pay this. Extract the blood, put it in here. Can you do it? Yeah. All right, pay this much. Get it done. Done. That's your pay. That's how long will it? The question is, how many hours would you have to work to earn that? How many blood, sweat, and tears and blood would have gone into to earn 50,000 or 100 million or $1 million? You'd never earn it. But they said, for an ounce of your blood, you smoke a billy. You're damn right.
It's just a bong. Yeah,
Give me fucking goat's blood.
$1 million for having a bong. Sure.
But not for free. Not for nothing. No, it's already bought.
don't know why I cut out then. But we're here.
You can't say nothing will happen. The Middle East is like Israel is at war in Syria, Lebanon, and now Iran apparently.
That's just one war.
Yemen, and fucking like the entire Middle East is combusting. So don't tell me that nothing's fucking gonna happen.
For me, Sunshine, this is normal. So what I
No, it's
currently do
escalating.
is
It's
I watch-
escalating, and
yeah, that's what I watch.
Anyway.
I watch who's jumping in now, how the rhetoric's changing.
I'm not.
And
I
the
don't
thing
think
that
you
I've
give a fuck
noticed is,
either way, but it's
at the
popping over
beginning,
there.
it was like
It's
go
popping,
get him,
right?
Israel, and now it's what about the Palestinians? So some weird stuff's going to happen now that the world is turning against the people they've been for 7 decades. Opinion is changing, but I don't think there's anything popping out right now that says there's going to be a third world war apart from the amount of cash given to Ukraine, or the amount of cash that America set aside to make the weapons to give to Ukraine.
Cash bong. Cash this bong.
That is obviously going to piss Russia off, isn't it?
Russian
So
through the mix.
they'll probably step up some shit as well.
Listen, I think, look, Putin's a young global leader. He's a World Economic Forum puppet, same as Trump's. They're all on the same fucking side.
Where?
Realize
Okay, so you're one of those dudes. So
well, I know it. In fact, they've admitted it.
I
It's
see.
like
I don't know, and
declassified out
I
there
have
for you.
heard. I have heard that side before, and I've often wondered how
And
how
then
you
there's
think
this
it's going
shit we don't know about, the secret society.
even
shit,
our
all
enemies
that.
aren't our enemies. They're all playing this game together, and they're all mates.
That's exactly
That's
what it
scary.
is.
That's a trip to me. But I haven't been able to tie enough together to say that is a thing, but I still do keep it as
If the U.S. military wasn't on the payroll, they would be stepping in against the bullshit that's going on over there.
Dude, they're talking about this big time around the world right now. Like they're thinking like this is big news around the world that Australia's asking them to take it down. Australia needs the government needs to butt out.
Yeah.
Globally, they want to pull down globally, not just
Well, America definitely. That's obvious. Well,
he's something.
Australia wants to pull down here and
Europe.
Here's something you should already know. In Australia, our internet is policed. You should not be able to see this on the internet here unless you get a VPN. So if you get a VPN, that means you're circumventing the very protections the government put in place so you couldn't see this content. So you really want to see that content, don't you? Make sure you don't vote against fucking that shit, because your VPN ain't gonna work when they put fucking Elon in jail or some shit, yeah. But yeah, our internet is policed. It's called Geo fucking, where is it? It's called geolocation. Your geolocation dictates what you can access on the internet in Australia. But then the person on the news was talking about what you can and can't do in Australia goes, but it's so easy for people to get a VPN and fucking they can get around it. Well, that means that people don't like the laws that are currently here. So why the hell would they try and vote for harsher ones?
Oh, is Hook gone? That's okay. Shout out to Hook. I hope he's doing well. The Hookstagram,
really?
the man with the plan. Bong. Sesh.
Fucking jumped on another page for a second. I come back and he's gone. Later.
Oh, coughed my lungs up just then.
Tazzy, have you tried this one?
Fuck is that? Okanagan? Nah. Oi, what's the strain called? I heard about it.
I don't know. I haven't looked it up.
I've heard about the Okanagan.
I'll look it up now. I'm curious, but I didn't even think to look it up.
I'm really over buying weed because I'd rather just get the cheap stuff because I've got such a low tolerance. I just buy the fucking $90 for 15 gram weed. As long as it's indicated, it's all that matters, really.
What's the best cheap one in your opinion?
To be honest, I'll have to tell everyone to go and find out for themselves because, like, I'll tell you what I think, but at the end of the day, like, everyone's preference will be different. I don't fucking do well with sativas, and there's more cheap sativas out there than there are cheap indicas. And so for me, I'm never going to fucking buy IndieMed. Or maybe I will. Who fucking knows? I can't be asked. It's one of those things. I'd rather not get IndieMed. However, I will encourage everyone to give it a go and try and get IndieMed. There's nothing wrong with it. I've just gone through the medical and tried what I want, and I don't fucking want what I don't want. So I'm not gonna fucking get shit that I don't want. So if people want that, then they can have it. There's nothing wrong with it. Just because I don't like IndyMed doesn't mean other people will. So the point is, there's IndyMed's fucking go-to. Cherry Co is fucking go-to. They've got some cheap, good shit.
Hang on.
And I don't know. To be honest, I'm
What'd
gonna
you
have to
say?
look in.
Which?
Huh? Pardon? Cherry Co.
What? Cherry Co's good, is it?
Yep, that's the brand. So I got a 10-gram tub from them, and I only bought the tub because Spud Lee recommended it. He got that same strain, and it was $100 for 10 grams. But then when they sent me the tub, it came with 7.5 grams. Because I opened the tub and I looked at it, I'm like, fuck, this is not 10 gram. I waited immediately, and it was under. So I sent him an email and I said a short statement saying, listen, I'm not an urgent. I'm not in the medical for an urgent medical need. However, if someone else was epileptic and needed the cannabis, they cannot just send their medical or their medicine away. First of all, they have to travel to a fucking post office, then pay postage, and then wait for you to get the mail replied in time. I said, listen, I don't care whether you're going to send me. I said, send me a 10 gram. I'm not fussed whether anything comes of this. I just want it to set a precedent. So, like, the point is, I'm fucking gasbagged the point. But the point is, like, they sent me a 10-gram tub pretty soon, and they made up for the mistake. So the brand's pretty fucking reputable because there's not many other brands that have done that, in my opinion. Because I've gotten mold, and I bought a 10-gram tub, and then 3.5 grams was stem. Like, obvious fucking stem. I enjoyed the weed. I didn't complain about it, but it's one of those things where it's just fucking that got discontinued, that strain. But yeah, Frattel said it right. Little Green Farmer sponsors Cherry Co. So Little Green Farmer, they'll send Cherry Co. fucking a shit ton of weed, and Cherry Co. will rebrand it as their own shit. You know. So the Little Buddies, Cherry Co. Look for those, Sunshine. There's a couple of different ones. There's 4 different strains that are $90 for 15 grams. 2 indica, 2 sativa. Cherry Co. Little Buddies. I used to get Pharmacan, but then I got a script and they fucked me over and I couldn't order it because it's fucking discontinued and they wouldn't import it or some bullshit. So.
Well, I just seen Cinderella Haze is 125.
I've heard of that. Cinderella Haze.
Yeah, it's supposed to be very good. So 125.
What is that? Cinderella 99 cross what?
Not sure. The Okanagan is Wedding Cake cross Wedding Crasher, Sativa Dominant.
Oh yeah. Wait, Sativa Dominant?
Yeah.
That's why I didn't get it. Fuck that.
It doesn't really feel. It's not a headbanger. It's not like a Thea or like a real fucking nice, crazy fucking sativa. It's too balanced. You know what I mean? It's got too much indica in it. I'm not impressed. If I want a sativa, I want it to fucking, fuck with my head a bit.
Sativite used to set the standard for cannabis on the medical, and now you go like, well, fucking, it's not the best. So it's a bit of a funny fall from grace.
Thea's the best sativa I've had on medical. I'm gonna have some now.
There you go.
Well, lads, I might go cook some tea shortly.
Well, there you go. PTP's off. We'll see you next time. Happy Anzac Day. Hit that like. What were you going to say? I'm not trying to interrupt.
I'm trying not to cough.
No, cough. You need to cough. It's all good.
Said I'll have another pipe and then we'll nick off.
Yeah, sesh time has concluded. The end.
Loaded up
I'm gonna have a
your
shower. I'm gonna have
Yeah,
some
you
food. What were you gonna
loaded.
say?
Oh, you finished too?
Pardon?
You still got a vape going or not?
No, I packed it all up. I'll hit my mini vape, the dab cartridge. Fuck yeah. I was gonna do that. I just put it inside the vape. The 1 gram dab cart. This thing's killer. It's made from Topaz, I think.
Same.
It's by Urban Leaf, which is the Canatrack brand. Urban Leaf, dab cartridge, bong on. These things hit hard. I fucking hit it after work today. When I got home, when I got back to my girlfriend's place, and I was like, "Fuck, this got me stoned." It was crazy. And then I hit it again, and it was too much. It was like, oh my god. It was fucking full on.
Do you feel self-conscious being fucking retarded stoned around your missus?
That's what I'm saying. No, no, around her parents, not around her.
So she doesn't feel like all fucking, you know.
She doesn't know any different. But I don't
really?
get to that point. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, here's the thing. She's seen me smoke bongs continuously, and now that she has seen me quit bongs, and I only ever use like this little vape, she thinks that it's like a lot different, and it is a lot different, because I'm not getting to the same level of consumption as I was before, and I'm not sure if I get more stoned now or if I got more stoned before. I think, in my opinion, I got more stoned before than I do now. I get less stoned than I do now, so I don't think that I really get that. But like when I hit the vape, this dab cartridge, it does make me nervous and self-conscious in front of my parents because they don't really condone. They don't mind me being on the medical. Oi, Julian, jump up quickly. PTP's about to end the stream. Jump up. He's having his final cone. I'm having my final hit of the dab cat.
I'm having a joint.
A joint. You know my Mighty, the little was not the Mighty. Have you ever used the fucking Crucible, the fucking little dosage capsules for your Mighty?
Yeah.
Yeah. How come you're on the joints? What about the Mighty?
I'm so addicted to smoking again. I fucking.
There's
love
nothing wrong with that. No, Sunshine. Here's the thing.
It's not good. I mean, I don't. Look.
We can all accept it's not good, but you don't have to worry about it. We're not enabling you.
If I want to smoke, I'll smoke. You know.
That's exactly it. I don't mean to talk over.
It's so satisfying. It's so nice coming home after work and having a fucking joint. It just melts the stress away. As with the vape, it's like.
I know the vape doesn't get there.
I put a bit of spin, so I'm getting the nicotine fucking hit as well.
Okay, well then there's your problem.
Big part of it.
There's your problem. Fucking, you got the nick spin. You're spinning in your chair.
I don't put.
I'm teasing you. Oi, Julian's here.
Yo.
I had two cans of V today. Oh.
What a fat snooze. I only
Why-
just woke up.
Don't drink that shit.
We sheeted a lot of a house today, putting roofs.
Did you have fun? Was it fun?
Yeah, it was actually really fun. It was pretty fucking good. And that's all that matters.
Hey, let's have a bong. Fucking.
Yeah. Well, see,
kill me.
Sunshine is just talking about how satisfying it is to come home and have a joint, and how hitting the vape just doesn't hit the spot. And I totally agree. One thing I would say would be the exception is this dab cartridge, because it's got terpenes and it's got THC and it's so fucking potent. This dab cartridge is killer. It's fuck. $100 for 1 gram.
Let's go.
Bong on PTP. Hit that
Bong on.
end. Hit that like, everybody in the chat. We'll see you next time. Happy Anzac Day. Thanks for tuning in. Any final words from Sunshine JMA? Smoking the bong. PTP smoking the bong. The final bong bubbles. The final joint tokes. The dab cartridge hit. Bong on.
Fucking weed everywhere.
Cheers, BTP.
Hey, thanks, lads, for popping up.
Azzy, chat.
It's always good to see you when we can catch up with you. It's a
Thanks,
shame
everyone.
Monty couldn't catch through. That's okay. There you go, sorry.
And we'll see you all on the next one.
Take care. Enjoy Anzac Day while it is. It's only one